Suave, charming, daring. Those are 3 words being used to describe Jon Hamm in his new movie, Keeping Up with the Joneses. Do you want to add an adjective?
No, I do not. I'll subtract 2 of those.
Yeah. He plays an undercover spy who moves to the suburbs, and when he bonds with his neighbor, played by Zach Galifianakis, Hamm takes him for a walk on the wild side.
Welcome to the Cobra Club.
Well, now, this is Jeff's first time, so...
Don't worry, we'll take good care of him, man. Right there, man.
Thank you. Oh, I'll take Chez Jus.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, 2. Yeah, whatever he's having.
2 Chez Jus coming up.
Should I know what Chez Jus is?
I don't think you should.
Okay.
I really don't.
Okay.
I'm not sure I do, and I had to say it in the scene.
Okay, good.
But it's explained later on in the scene, yes. It's a very exotic beverage that Zach's character then overindulges in,
Yes.
and hilarity ensues.
And you know, your character, of course, would order the Chez Jus because he's like smooth, he's charismatic,
Mr.
he's
Guy.
smart.
He knows somebody everywhere.
He blows his own glass, and he has a secret life.
Well,
he's a spy.
Yes, in fact, that is. There's more than meets the eye to our friend Tim Jones, and that's the big sort of reveal in this. And then we recruit Zach and Isla's characters are sort of straight-laced neighbors into the spy game, and things blow up.
Comedy ensues.
Literally.
One of the things I like about your character, though, is even though he is this like really cool spy, he kind of longs for the suburban life, doesn't he?
Yes,
he just wants to tinker in the garage with his neighbor.
He wants friends.
Yeah.
He wants to have some friends that don't shoot at him all the time. And that was kind of what we talked about when we started making the movie. It was like, well, what's the difference here? Like, what are we talking about? Now, what if a guy who had seemingly sort of had it all was just sort of like lonely and wanted a pal?
You guys even go indoor skydiving, which again, I have so many questions. I didn't even know indoor skydiving existed.
It does, and it is remarkably painful.
Is it? Oh, did you do it? Do you have a stunt in it? I mean, did you?
Oh, I did it.
It was
yeah,
you.
no, I fully did it. Zach and I were both in there, and it not only do you kind of get buffeted around, but like you're getting like held up by essentially like 140-mile-an-hour wind that's blowing my 200 pounds as much as they can up in the air, and it is painful.
One of the things I liked learning as I read about the movie was that you and Zach go way back.
We do.
Like way before either of you was famous.
We do, yeah. When I first came to LA in 1995, Zach and I just go see comedy shows because it was cheap. And you didn't have to stand in line.
Good, clean fun.
No one else did. So you would just go, and it would be a fun night out. And that was when like people like Zach and Patton Oswalt, who's also in the film, Sarah Silverman, Paul F. Tompkins, all these guys were doing kind of this one specific comedy night, and it was just a fun night. And that's how Zach and I met. And that was 20-some-odd years ago. So
Zach is
which means we're all officially old.
No, I know, but you know what? Look what's happened to you now.
I know.
But one of the things that Zach says a lot that I think is hilarious and also true is he says to you, first of all, he pays you a compliment. He says you're really funny, and not like actor funny, but actually just funny. And then he says it's irritating because you do look the way you do, which is like, it's not fair.
So he's calling me irritating.
Yeah, he says
that's really what he said.
Well, what he says, I think the quote was, it's frustrating.
Okay.
He's frustrated with you.
Well, that's fine. Zach can be very frustrating as well.
Maybe he doesn't know the burden of being you.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, but it is it's great to see you in this role because I'm a huge Mad Men fan, and I was thinking about the series, and you know what? There's just nothing funny that happens in Mad Men. It is
I
like
don't know.
the lead.
A guy got his foot chopped off with a lawnmower.
Oh, that was hilarious. No, I mean, but like that is just a side of you that if people know you from Mad Men, they don't know that you actually do have this whole other muscle you can flex.
Well, it's nice to get the opportunity to do that, I guess. Like, it's nice to have both sides of it. And that's, again, part of the reason why I wanted to do the film was not only get a chance to work with Zach, who's a friend and who's super funny, and have all this like opportunities to do these kind of goofy things and stunty things and drive fast and shoot guns and float around in weird tubes. But to get the chance to work with Isla and Gal, who are both amazing as well, and we just all had really great chemistry. It was like a really fun shoot.
It is fun. It's a fun movie. By the way, we're here at 30 Rock. You should go see Lauren. I loved it when you did SNL.
All right, I'll pop up.
I know, exactly. I'm your age.
You guys have a weird thing that is like a tube that sends you right up to the eighth floor, right?
Yeah, it's like the bank, when you used to put your, and then a lollipop would come back. Yeah, same thing. Yep. Stand by. We're going to put you in it. Jon Hamm, thank you so much. Keeping Up with the Joneses. Hits theaters nationwide on October 21st.
Hello. Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.